Hello everyone, my name is Drake Everstone with Everstone Horizons, and welcome to Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. This is by far one of my favorite games that I've played ever since I was a kid, and I hope to get to share with you. Now, a lot of people don't know about this game, surprisingly. It came around with a lot of other games back in the past, of like GameCube, but I wanted to share this game with you all. So, as you could tell, that I've already did too, but we're going to do a new game in game slot number 3. Because this game is so addictive, as you can tell, I've already completed 100.5% of this game. So, we are going to play this game, and I hope you all enjoy. Now with this game, it is a little old, so the graphics are just a little bit, you know, they do have their time, but this game has been updated. Surprisingly, Chrome Studios had brought this game back to Steam, and it has been a dream of mine to play this game yet again, because I've had it on PS2 for the longest time.
Okay, Ty, I'm in. Catch me if you can.
All right.
Don't move, mate. I'll get help.
Yeah, sure. All right. So we're in this creepy cavern. Ooh. There it is.
Don't be afraid, Ty. I am Nandu Gilly, the Bunyip Elder.
G'day, mate.
It's time you knew the truth. Years ago, a great battle was fought over the fate of 5 mystic talismans.
5 talismans. Nano Man. Oh, here he is. Just like how I remember him.
My dinosaur ancestors were here first, you stinking furry mammal opportunists.
As you can tell, this game has aged, but this cinematic is beautiful.
No! You mammals don't deserve to be at the top of the food chain! No!
This part was always my absolute favorite. Man, oh man.
Restore the natural order once and for all.
Oh. Heck yeah.
Oh, my head! Never, never, never!
This part kind of confused me because it never really showed a talisman in his hand.
No!
Those brave few who challenged Boss Cass were trapped in the dreaming.
Mom? Dad?
Word grows that Boss Cass is seeking out the talismans again. He must be stopped at all costs. It's up to you to find the talismans before he does.
It's up to me to save my family.
Oi, Ty! Are you okay?
Murray? Oh, am I glad to see you. Oh, you're never gonna believe what just happened. I was playing in the forest when the ground suddenly... And that's when you showed up.
Sounds like you've got a fair dinkum adventure ahead of you, mate. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. I'd much rather be at home watching the footy. But I tell you what, you do the adventuring and I'll help you out where I can.
All right. Here we are.
Welcome to Rainbow Cliffs, mate. By the way, whenever you see one of these signs, I won't be far away. I've heard that if you press the action button, you can talk to me, whatever that means. Okay, now let's get down to brass tacks. If you're gonna be out adventuring, then you'll need another boomerang. And I know just the place to find one. Head down to Bly Bly Station. I'll meet you there.
Bly Bly Station. And here we are. For those of you who know this game, I hope this brings back a lot of memories. Ah, the sounds. Our boy Ty here, he only's got one boomerang. Oh no. Ah,
G'day, Julius.
Julius.
Now, if I just reroute these wires to... I said g'day, mate. Are you deaf?
Oh, goodness gracious me. Oh, I didn't see you there. I was just making some last-minute adjustments. Well, you must be Ty.
G'day. So, you old coot. What's this contraption do?
This contraption is the key to finding the talismans. Why is this so? It's quite simple, really. It uses an oscillatory microfeeder to scan for trace energy signals that match the unique power matrix of the talismans.
Huh?
Like a big nose that sniffs them out.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah.
And thunder eggs are the key to powering the machine.
All right.
Thunder eggs. Oh, they're as rare as hen's teeth, mate.
Couldn't you just use batteries?
If only it was that easy. You see, this machine doesn't just find where the talismans are, it actually teleports them here.
Struck me lucky.
And that, my friends, requires a great deal of energy.
Especially the
So,
thunder
how is
eggs.
Ty here gonna find all these thunder eggs?
Hey,
Oh.
I was just wondering that myself.
A reasonable question. I've created these portals to lead Ty to areas rich with them. Of course, they won't just be lying all over the place.
Just our luck.
Yeah, of
A
course.
lot of them will have already been found. The trick will be convincing the locals to part with their prized possessions. But I'm afraid I can't help you with that. If you're as resourceful as they say, Ty, I'm sure you'll think of something.
Righto, Ty. There's no point in mucking about. You've got to find a second boomerang. I'll see you in 2 Up.
All right. We're off to our absolute first location, 2 Up.
This billabong has got the lot. Gum trees, wallabies, and even a koala. There's plenty to do here, so let's get a move on.
All right, Murray. All right.
Listen, mate, I solved your problem. I found you a second boomerang.
That's great. Where is it?
See that tree over there?
Yeah?
Well, it's not there.
Right. Where is it?
It's on top of Frillneck Peak.
Yep, right there it is.
Great.
Oh, don't worry. You'll just have to jump, run, brang, and bite your way there while avoiding Boss Cass's henchmen. Look, mate, life wasn't meant to be easy.
That is true. All right, just like with all these old games, we have these little opals, which is the game's currency. A big reason why I like this game is because it has a nice little collecting feature. Hence, as you saw on the top.
Beauty, butler, bonza! I got one! Yeah. 1 down, 71 to go. Come on, let's get a move on.
I love these games. Meaning that there's 72 in the entire game is absolutely crazy. These creators are actually very creative whenever they create a tie.
I reckon those dunnies are a complete waste of space. Only last week I used one, walked 2 blocks, was clobbered by a frill, and then woke up back on the dunny. Which was the best place to be, given the surprise I got. Julius reckons it's got something to do with the space-time conundrum.
Oh,
But
no.
if you ask me, I think it's a load of bull dust.
So you're saying that if I have an accident, I'll end up back at one of these?
Something like that.
All right. So yeah, these are pretty much like your save points. The bite feature is always something great too. All right.
Truth, Ty. You've got a fair set of choppers on you. I reckon you could put them to good use by pressing the bite button. Get it? It's choppers. Bite button. Never mind, Ty. Move on. Have a go at these crates.
Never mind, Ty. Move on. I love this guy. He's amazing. All right. So pretty much in the entire game, there are 3 types of things that you need to collect. These are the opals. Oh, let me wait for him to stop talking.
Use your rams to take care of enemies and smash things.
Mm-hmm.
You ripper! He said something there. Wait a minute. He said something about pressing the throw button to use them.
Crazy. So, first enemies in the game look like little lizard people. Alright. The best thing about this game, if you have like OCD or anything, this game is perfect for that. Because like anything like Spyro or like Jack and Daxter, when you gotta go around and collect things, this is like the greatest thing. Oh no!
Oh no, not more cages.
Not more cages.
What happened here?
Boss Cass did this. He's caged all your bilby mates and hidden them across the land.
Oh, yeah? Well, big mistake. No one messes with my mates.
Now there's a thunder egg in each area if you free them.
No worries. Unless you're Boss Cass.
Exactly. All right. What up, Stinky? All right. So, what do you have to say?
You young'uns, have it easy these days. If you want to get a better look at your surroundings, just wiggle your camera stick. And you can adjust the camera distance by pressing the camera distance button. In my day, we had to get off our backsides if we wanted to see the world.
Man, oh man. Teaching you how to play the game. All right. So this is pretty much teaching you. This is the third thing that I was telling you about. These are the golden cogs, and they will come in handy later. Oh, poor Ty, he can't even swim. So, we have that one, but we can't get to that one right yet. Because, that's a pretty big jump. Yeah.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard about this bloke who found 300 opals, then took them to Julius's opal machine. Anyway, something weird happened, and he ended up with a thunder egg.
Alright. So pretty much this first level is pretty much teaching you how to play the game. And it tells you about these harder enemies as well. Man, oh man. Sleeping and automatically getting up, it is absolutely crazy. I always love that look. Alright. There we go. Get that double combo in. Yeah. Triple box combo. I like it. Alright. Alright, Murray.
As a lad, there was this kid, Toothy Malone, I think his name was there, who could bite his way through a dozen pies in less than a minute. These aren't pies, mate, but I reckon you could chomp the lot by pressing the bite button quickly. Try biting them quickly to reach that thunder egg.
Man, oh man. Alright, our second thunder egg. Nice. Perfect. Alright. So far, so good. I love this music so much. All right. Especially like this first level is just the introduction and whatnot. And it gets a little more complicated as the game goes. So you gotta like use your eyes. Another golden cog. All right. Well, I don't know why that didn't hit, but okay. Hey, look, it's the little guy from the main story. There you go.
Yes. This just might do.
G'day, Julius.
Oh, hello, Ty. You know this golden cog just might be perfect for my latest invention. The Cogulacious Boomerangorous Extrapolator.
Right, what's that?
Why, it's a machine that creates experimental techno-rangs. I need golden cogs to build a new one, 15 to be exact. And if you find enough, bring them to my lab in Rainbow Cliffs and I'll build you a new boomerang.
You're on, mate.
All right. So now you all know that the golden cogs are for building new boomerangs that help us advance in the levels. So thunder eggs are to get the talismans back, and the golden cogs are to help us get brand new boomerangs. Ah. All right. Now you're probably wondering, like, how do you get up there? A lot of people I've seen make this mistake. They're like, how do I get up there? We'll come back to that later.
Julius told me to tell you this, but I have no idea what it means. Apparently, according to Julius, you can lock your camera on to enemies at any time by pressing and holding the lock-on button.
Yeah, that's always good to know. So if you ever need that little bit of advice, that's always good for this game. All right. 5 down, 10 to go. Whoop. There we go. 4. And that always bugged me when, like, whenever I first started playing this game as a kid. I was like, how do I get that? I can't swim. Oh, a little bit of a lag. That's alright. Alright. Yep. Alright. Alright, we're reaching pretty close. Oh, this looks familiar. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. And I've always wondered why there was just a random boomerang in the rocks, but, you know.
I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it with my own eyes. You actually found the second boomerang. Well, there's no time to sit around and feel all pleased with yourself. You're gonna have to put that new rang to use. You see, I had a thunder egg I was gonna give you.
No.
A bunch of frills stole it.
Of course.
You have to take them all on to get it back.
Of course. Alright, now we got both ranks. Now that's a mechanic later, that's why you had to have both rings. Unfortunately, you still can't swim. Extra lives. Go back and grab this one. Alright, OCD is done and over with. Bam, bam, bam. Alright. Thunder egg time. Alright. And for a long while, thunder eggs are actually one of my favorite types of stones. Alright. Not too bad, not too bad.
Well, it looks like today wasn't a complete waste of time. You seem to have learned a thing or two. Oh, yeah, you're too right. You know, there's one other thing I could show you, but I don't know if you're ready for it yet.
Yeah? Well, what's that?
Well, a mate of mine who knows a mate who knows a mate who knows another mate says you can use 2 boomerangs to glide long distances. How? It's simple, really. You jump, then press and hold jump again to start gliding.
Right. Is that safe?
Safe as houses, mate. See if you can glide across this gap to reach that thunder egg.
Alright. So as you've pretty much seen...
Shoo ripper!
Yep.
Look at that. Me mate's mate was telling the truth.
Look at me mate's mate.
Just as well I didn't call for an ambulance. Well, lad, you made it through with flying colours. And as a little extra bonus, a stopwatch will appear near the start.
Okay. What's that for?
The racetrack. You can race the clock to win another thunder egg.
Right. I'll give that a go later.
Well, that's enough gas bagging from me. Let's head back to the Bly station.
Well, Mari, I'd like to, but we're going to use this right here. Actually, let's talk to you.
See these funny-looking mushrooms? A bloke down at the local watering hole reckons that if you stand in the middle of them, something weird will happen.
Yep. This will bring you back to the main beginning. So whenever you complete a level, the mushrooms will appear at the end of the level, and you'll be able to do a racetrack.
The checkpoints will lead the way, but miss one and the race is over. Good luck.
All right. We're starting at a random point of the map, too. And just like racetracks, that's what they do. And there's a reason why I'm doing this, and because this one's one of the smaller ones since it's the main area. And as you can see, there's a platform to our right there. It's going to lead us to another area to get the rest of the good stuff.
What's a ripper of a race, Ty? You're faster than a long-legged emu with a case of the bellyaches. Case of the bellyaches. I reckon you've earned this. Oh, you beauty!
All right. Now we can use this to go back. That's quicker. All right. Well, it's a good thing that we did go back because we missed the north. All right, I believe we can jump up here. Go. There we go. Alright. Alright. Well, sorry if you heard that. That was a 30-minute marker for my video. But since it's the first one, I'll try to finish this this area at least to kind of give you a idea of the game. All right, because I want to at least end this video on a good little. Is there any more? Aha! So this right here is a little. It doesn't really tell you what this is, but. It's like a nice little, I'm pretty sure Murray would say something about that. I don't know. No, I don't think I can do that.
I was down at the local watering hole last night, and this bloke was bragging about how he could throw a boomerang better than anyone else. He reckons if you hold down your Ty's view button, you can get a rang's eye view of your target. So, got me thinking, would that really work? See these air platforms?
Yep.
Underneath are 3 switches. Why don't you use Ty's view to target and shoot them? You might just find an easier way to get to that thunder egg.
Or probably the only way to get to that thunder egg. So, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. Hop along over here. Grab this golden cog. Like hopscotch. Ugh. Or leap. Well, not necessarily. Ooh, I gotta go back to get that. Alright guys, so now that we're here, we get to use our boomerangs to get all these lovely opals. Alright. And that's why. Alright. Got one. right.
That wasn't a half bad effort, Ty. I reckon with a little more practice, you'll get there. Cool!
All right. Yep. All right, Ty. There it is. All right. Now that we got that, we can go back to Blah Blah Station. Now that we got all 300 opals, perfect every time. All right. And that completes all that, except for the item or the little thing in the middle. That will come later. All right, back to Rainbow Cliffs.
I found it. I found it.
Let me see that. At last, a mystic talisman. It's time to move out. We got 4 more talismans to find. You there, fetch my bags. Soon unimaginable power will be mine. Mine.
All right, now that we're back at Blah Blah Station, that will leave us to the next episode of either doing Walk in the Park or Shipwrecks. It's possibly going to be Shipwrecks, but I'll leave that in the comments below if you want to. Also, I will be announcing this as well. I'm also doing a collaboration with my good friend Solvent Drop Gaming. You can check him out. He has a video out right now of us playing Minecraft, the newest version. If you like what you see, I'll be sure to post another video very soon. I don't have any social medias quite yet for this channel, but eventually I will. So, if you like what you see, I will see you next time here on Ty the Tasmanian Tiger as Ty scratches his back. See you later.